Sorry about that last video, kids and cadets. I had showed you my progress on this Troy-Bilt, and I was going to show you what I took in on trade. Somebody came out and bought a Murray, and when I was about to show you that stuff, somebody just pulled up. I had done a repair on a Turo recycler, and the nice couple pulled up. I had to stop the video. So he seemed to be happy with what I did for his Turo. Turned a non-running into a running machine. So I got a pile of junk here. I had advertised the mower that I sold for $130, and I gave $60 in trade value for a couple of weed eaters and a yard machine. This is a 2017. So the gentleman seemed to be happy with it. He said he had a lawn service doing it, and he had let this thing sit. It wouldn't start, so he bought mine. He fired the lawn service, said he couldn't afford it any longer. So he wanted a standard pusher to start doing his own lawn. Actually, he said his son's gonna be cutting it. So I got a Boland's BL110 weed whacker. He brought him along. I gave him a little bit of money for these, and then an Echo GT200R. I don't like two cycles. They look like they're in good condition. I'll try to mess with them, but they're not my favorite. This baby 20 I'll probably sell for 110 or 120. I'm upping my price. So I gave the guy $60 in trade value for this pile of junk. Let's try this thing. I checked the oil when he was here to trade it in. It has fresh oil. I don't think this thing's got much use. We'll shoot some of this carb cleaner in the intake. Kind of oily. Kind of oily on this. Start and stall. When I went to prime it the second time, the primer bulb was squirting fuel out of the back of the air filter backing plate. So I got to look at that, see why that thing's off. And it's awfully soft. I'm wondering if somebody saturated it with carb cleaner and softened up the rubber. Or it may have a hole in it. There's an issue with the primer bulb. So the 2017 started, installed, needs a carb clean and fresh fuel. Like I said he had let this sit for a long time since the lawn service was doing the job. He didn't need to do it. He let this sit idle, and now it won't start. So his son will be in good shape with the mower. I sold the Murray. He'll be able to cut the grass, save some money from the lawn service. So that gives me some junk to work on. The mower and the 2 weed whackers, both curved shaft. They don't look terribly old or abused. Maybe I'll have some luck with them. Echoes are a good brand. Boland's by MTD, not so much. So that's all I got for you. I'm gonna go back to the Troy-Bilt and put that all back together. I'll probably do a starting video on that one for you once that's all put back together. I'm nearly done with it. I just got to do some final assembly on it. You get to see this Earl Scheib side of the machine. So I could have done a better job with the painting. You see the paint peeling. You should actually smooth that down into the good area of paint and then prime it so you don't see that big paint cliff. It really shows up. It should blend in, and it doesn't. Anyway, have a good day. Appreciate you coming out. Tip your waitress and wait staff. I'll bring you back one more time for a final video on this hunk of junk.